This is the Iowa Weather Report for Sunday, July the 20th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we still have a ridge over the south and west centered around El Paso, Texas. We're still on the northern side of this ridge, but the ridge is slowly moving in our direction, and that's going to bring us some warmer weather today. Highs will be in the lower to middle 80s, maybe some upper 80s to near 90 in our southwestern counties, with mostly sunny skies around and winds out of the south and west. It's also going to bring the humidity up, dew points back into the 60s. That's going to be the case even on Monday. The dew points will be well into the 60s, maybe a few areas with dew points in the 70s. Highs will be in the upper 80s to middle 90s across the state. This will bring heat indices well over 100. Can't rule out an isolated shower or storm Monday afternoon, but better chances Monday night into the day on Tuesday. You can see the better chances low look to be in northeastern Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Can't rule out any threat of showers and storms anywhere across the state. Wednesday, this will be moving off to the east. Could see some early day showers in our southeastern counties, followed by some clearing. Highs will be back into the upper 70s to mid 80s. The dew points will be back down into the upper 50s to low 60s. Thursday will be pleasant. High pressure will be just east of Rhinelander, Wisconsin. The winds will start backing around to the south and east, but it's still going to keep temperatures in the upper 70s to mid 80s. And then by late Thursday night into the day on Friday, here comes a warm front. You can see it from the low pressure center up in Saskatchewan down into the Midwest and the lower Mississippi River Valley. This will bring some showers and storms. This will move through. Could still be around early on Saturday with some showers and storms in our eastern counties, and then we'll see some partly sunny skies by late in the afternoon. Highs will be mainly around 80, give or take, but then that low pressure center will dive into the south and east, and it'll be over the state here on Sunday, with the ridge still over the south and west, baking the desert southwest in those areas. But around here, we'll have some rain showers. Sunday could be quite wet, especially in the afternoon. Highs look to be mainly in the upper 70s to lower 80s, but if we get a lot of rain, that could lower temperatures mainly into the 70s. Going into the extended period, this is July the 31st. Well, nothing changes. Here's the ridge over the south and west again. Here's another disturbance dropping in from the north and west with the energy around Thunder Bay, Ontario down to Duluth. We'll be close enough that we'll have a frontal system that will come through if this is to be right, with some showers and storms. Of course, timing at this point is very up in the air. We could see this a day before, day after, or it could be gone. We'll have to wait and see. The end of the forecast, August the 4th. Well, look here. The ridge is still over the south and west, centered about near the Four Corners area. It's starting to creep back toward us again, but we still have a slight northwesterly or northerly flow. We have a disturbance moving through the Canadian Prairie provinces, bringing some showers and storms as far as the Dakotas. Some afternoon showers and storms in the southeast and up the east coast, with readings likely in the 80s or so if this is to be correct. Satellite image from last evening, we had some clouds moving off the east coast. We had some thunderstorms over West Texas into New Mexico with the monsoonal flow. A few clouds over the Canadian Prairie provinces and over California. The watch warning map from last evening was fairly quiet across the country. An excessive heat watch over the Twin Cities. We could see some heat advisories later on in around that area. We have some red flag warnings off to our west, but it's fairly quiet across the country. But the QPF chart doesn't look very quiet. This is rainfall through Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, showing rainfall around here will be not very significant, maybe up to a quarter to a half an inch. Better chances of heavy precipitation to our north and across the southeastern United States.